CHICKEN. Use the code CHICKEN in the shop.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Rise of Kingdoms video. In today's video, unfortunately, our village just got completely ransacked. We just got destroyed. We now have the Fate Changer offer in the shop because we suffered a serious setback, as you can see here. So if you guys are going to download this game, make sure you check out the video description. And that's also going to include a link to the Lilith store, where if you do spend money, like say for example on this Fate Changer offer, it's going to be a much better value. You're going to get really good gem pack deals and that kind of thing. So make sure you check that out if you haven't already. Also make sure you join up the Discord server. Link to that as well will be in the video description. And in that Discord room, we're going to have all the stuff going on with this village. So if you guys do download the game and want to play with me, we're going to have wars soon and that kind of stuff. It's going to be a lot of fun, so you'll get notified that way when there's things going on if you're outside of the game. So, like I said, we just got completely destroyed. Now, our buildings were on fire briefly, but that seems to have gone away as we have just healed up most of our stuff in the hospital. So, the number one tip, the first thing that you want to do is prioritize rebuilding essential structures and resources. So you kind of want to do things in this specific order. The town hall, or the city hall, to unlock more slots, farms and storage, lumber mills, mining camp, and then houses. Now I believe this happens just automatically, so just make sure that you heal up stuff that is burning. This one looks like it's on fire. Or no, it's not on fire. It's just got two beautiful things that burn for light, because this is a long time ago. So the next is going to be your resource management. So let's get out of here. Now, resource management is going to be very crucial after this because you're not going to have very many. So it's going to be very important that as you rebuild your armies, rebuild your troops, and that kind of thing, you can do this a couple different ways. You can focus on, you know, maybe do some easy exploring missions where you can just run out and, you know, farm some of this kind of stuff. I don't really need it right now. During the Shadow Legion invasion event, a large number of dark fortresses. Oh, maybe we'll do that at some point. But yeah, so just making sure that you got enough resources to get back on your feet to start building stuff. I've already got all of my archery range, my barracks, and my stable, and I believe my siege workshop is also back in order, so that's good. The next is upgrade paths. So after the basics are done, we can upgrade our hospitals, we can upgrade our watchtowers to improve survivability and defense in case of further attacks. Now, this is something I have not been doing. As you can see right here, I desperately need to upgrade my watchtowers, so we're going to try to do that right now. I don't have enough speed ups actually, which is too bad, so we're not going to be able to do that in this video anyways, but yeah, so it's very important to, point number 2, reestablish a strong defense quickly. So you want to garrison smartly by stationing a mix of infantry and spearmen in the city and rally points to deter further raiding. So we can do that by building up some of our defense, placing our units in key points, and making sure that we're ready to take on another attack. Also, walling and watchtowers, like we said, rebuilding walls and watchtowers to increase your defense bonuses while you're rebuilding. So, just to make sure that your walls, when you look at this here, so you can only repair the wall once the cooldown is done. So just make sure that you're staying on top of that, because I don't think it's something you can actually gem. You just have to wait it out. So, yeah, making sure that you do that. And then if you can, preserve or quickly train a small balanced garrison, swordsmen for tank, archers for range support, and that is, the idea is just to deter opportunistic raids as your city, as your village, as your kingdom is in poor shape at the moment. So the third tip is going to be to rebuild your resource flow with helper, commanders, and rallies. This is where you can really lean on your alliance, and before, like right when I logged on, I could see like a bunch of people pouring in to help, which was really cool. Another benefit in this game, I mean, if you're going to play this game, you have to get into an alliance. It doesn't make sense to play it solo. It's not really made for that. So make sure you're getting help. Lean on your task force. You're going to get a lot of villages. Are going to bring you a lot of stuff in, as everybody knows that you need help, which is really cool. So in terms of your commanders, you want to assign commanders who boost resource production or gathering, or who help with defense. Consider reviving a few key heroes you rely on for gathering bonuses. So making sure that, we can actually upgrade this one. So we can actually, I think we can upgrade him. Let's develop that. And we got our first, potentially, star level 4? No. I have not upgraded a commander in a minute, so I'm not surprised that we have a ton of statues. We gotta reach level 40, all right. I really like Sun Tzu. He's a great, just overall hero to use. He's also one of the stronger ones for sure. So we're going to be able to get a lot done right now just with those upgrades. Let's quickly run through here, and we should have a ton of these points as well. I'm just going to do all of them. I've been focusing on the offensive stuff just to make attacking and resource farming easier. All the things that we've been talking about. Okay, that's all of his points. So we can get rid of there. And then we can go upgrade his talents. I don't have items. Okay, cool. Okay, awesome. So with Sun Tzu, made as a powerhouse, since we've been working on all these other things that we've been talking about, as we do this, we've got Sun Tzu ready to go, nice and well upgraded. And yeah, we've basically, at this point, we've rebuilt kind of back to where we were. We've farmed up enough resources. We've rebuilt our army for the most part. So now we can get into the next step, which is going to be reclaiming power through events and daily activities. So a great way of doing this is just on the campaign trail. So if we go here, I don't know if I picked the right... Oh, I don't have Sun Tzu picked. Okay, so this might not work, but actually let's quit this one because it's just going to take too long. Let's go maybe to the... Yeah, let's go to the Sunset Canyon. And we'll challenge this guy, as long as it allows me to select the Sun Tzu. Okay. Yeah, so this should be a piece of cake. We can actually skip the battle. And we can just do stuff like this. So this is, again, going to help us get back on our feet. Completing the daily quest and events, complete daily tasks, feasts and limited time events for speed ups, resource, the usual stuff that you always do. Focusing on hospitals and healing, ensuring you have enough healing speed ups or use hospital capacity to recover wounded troops after skirmishes, and preventing resource drain, right? Because you don't want to be left weak and easily attackable. So this is a loss. This is a loss. We should get out of here, actually. I don't know why I attacked this guy. Yeah, because it says right at the top, I got 1500 power. So we pretty much want to only attack people that have, like this guy's got way too many, like it's not even close there, so. Okay, whatever, so we'll do this. And then basically guys, once we've, kind of got back on our feet, you're back in the swing of things, playing the game, from a normal standpoint, whereas you're not trying to just constantly rebuild all of your stuff. The next thing is just to continue focusing on your upgrades, attacking lots, and just, you're pretty much back to normal at this point, right? Like you're just playing the game normally. And you want to try to plan a long-term growth path to avoid another big setback. So some things to, focus on for this. Infrastructure balance, diversify your build, don't overinvest in a single resource. So that's definitely, I would say, kind of a mistake that I made early on. We're going to run out of time here. I thought we'd take these guys down a lot faster. I focused a lot on just offense, and I left my defenses, like you saw my watchtower and stuff, are pretty baby level. So, yeah, that didn't help us. That certainly didn't help us. So having a more balanced approach, I think, is the better way to play this game. And the city layout. Reorganize your city to reduce travel time for your troops, optimize hospital layout, and ensure you have reserve space for future expansions. So again, it just goes back to being prepared, being ready for an attack, and just doing everything that you can to, defend your city properly. And you can also schedule your upgrades to maximize early game punch and then slow roll into mid game with a sustainable pace that matches your alliance's activity. So don't basically shoot above from where you can comfortably stand. is basically what we're saying there. I don't think we're going to win this one. We're probably going to take out their Sun Tzu, but it doesn't look like we're going to have enough time to take down this guy, because I think we actually would be very close. But with 3 seconds left, that's too bad, because we were so freaking close. Man. Alright, so those ones are tough just because you have to walk a very long ways to get to where you're going. But anyways, there's more stuff that you can do than just the campaign. If we get stuck there, we can rebuild our troops. We can go fight some barbarians and stuff like that just to grind. Yeah, fighting barbarians is a very good way to just kind of grind out stuff, which I think is what we need to do next. So as you can see, sadly, our city is still a little bit in ruins, so we got some work to do. But yeah, so hopefully, guys, that gives you some good tips on what to do. Obviously, the Fate Changer is a good pickup as well, just to get some quick resources. It's not that expensive and get back on your feet. So I hope that helps you guys out, how to rebuild your kingdom if you get ransacked. Let me know your comments and best tips down below. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you want to see more Rise of Kingdoms, guys. Like I said at the beginning, you can join my alliance. You can join my kingdom, 3902. This is where we're at right now in terms of the alliance. It's been a lot of fun. It's a good group of guys. You get notified from the Discord server, and you can check out the Little store if you do want to spend money in the game in the video description. So there it is, guys. Appreciate you. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.